And as you go back home, think about what you drive by each day that you might miss. Think about all you have passed 1,000,000 times without giving them a second thought. It's also important to think about what these symbols, be them statutes or names, tell people about what they are worth. In my speech on history and in my book, I tell a true story of an African-American mother who, when driving down St. Charles Avenue, saw the Robert E. Lee statue, and her daughter tapped her on the back of her shoulder and said, Mommy, what is that? And she said, well, honey, that's General Robert E. Lee. And she said, Mama, who is he? She said, well, honey, they say he was a great general. Well, Mommy, what war did he fight in? Well, honey, he fought in the Civil War. Well, what site did he fight for? Well, honey, he fought for the Confederacy. And the little girl said, well, Mama, isn't that the side that wanted to keep us slaves? And she said, baby girl, that's right. And then she said this, why are they up there? Do you think that she was inspired and hopeful by his presence? Do you think these monuments help her see a future with limitless potential? And yet, here's another point that I want you to think about. Have you ever thought that if her potential is limited and she didn't get to become what God gave her the gifts to become, that your future and my future are limited too? I just came here from East Palo Alto in a tough neighborhood at a place called College Track that's funded by the Emerson Collective, and I met a young immigrant girl who had grown up in this after-school program, who found a way out of the tough neighborhood and tough circumstances, graduated from MIT, and is now working for Boeing in the defense of our country and us. And I ask you whether or not you think Robert E. Lee helped lift her up as well, and how worse off we would be as a nation if these young children didn't have the opportunity to rise. How much have we lost? And if we continue to do that, ask yourself the question again, where is our future? Who are we? We all know the answers to these very simple questions. When you look into a child's eyes, that is the moment. That is the moment when the searing truth comes into focus and you know what you must do. Because children's eyes do not lie.